Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder. So we're gonna continue with this nonsense. No more blood, please. I still don't know what your name is, guy on the left. Awkward. He gave a derisive bark of laughter. Derisive? I don't know. They're just like ghosts or something? I don't know. He looked directly at me, and I got the distinct feeling his words weren't for his companions. It was common for people to be murdered in Kyoto. It was a dangerous city after all. I knew that, of course. But to see it happen? There was something else entirely. If death was such an easy thing in Kyoto, I thought, then the city itself must surely be mad. Ah! Yes? Huh? I didn't realize right away he was speaking to me. When I did, my eyes went wide. What do you mean, you saved me? Well, he did have a point. Despite their threats, they saved my life. Ah! I stood up as steadily as I could, brushed off some dirt off my clothes, and bowed. Thank you very much. I apologize for not thanking you earlier. There was so much going on, I was a little confused. I glanced up at them tentatively. The man called Hajime also looked confused. His eyes were wide and he had an expression I couldn't place. Hijikata looked like he's taken a bite of something sour. Jesus. I sighed deeply before continuing. I know it seems weird to say that, but he told me I should say thanks, so I looked up. Saito and Hijikata both stared pointedly at anything but me, and the third man was shaking with laughter. You're a douche. He broke out in laughter again, so much that he was forced to wipe a few tears from his eyes as he straightened up. Okita, okay. Thank you for helping me. Not sure quite else what to do, I bowed again. Whatever mirth was inspired was gone. The man called Saito now spoke with quiet urgency. Okay. The man named Okita grabbed hold of my wrist, smiled, and led us down the street. His grip was a touch too tight to be friendly, his fingers like iron cables around my arm. Ow! There was no question about my situation. I quickly picked up on the notion that if I were to run, I would be killed. Instantly. My life was in the hands of these strange men. I set my jaw and stood up as straight as I could. My eyes crept up from the blood-stained coat and met Saito's gaze. Thanks. You're real nice. His words were like a dagger in my stomach. What was gonna happen to me? Was I gonna die? As we walked through the bleak Kyoto night, I felt horror crawl its way up my spine once again. The cause of my horror wasn't the gruesome end that awaited me, but something else entirely. Are there more dead people? I spoke with these men and watched them speak, standing next to a warm corpse soaked in blood. Ew. That I had done such a thing terrified me in an altogether different way. Perhaps this is what it was like to go mad. Or this is what it is like? Are they gonna play the opening again? I don't know if they are. They might be playing the opening again. I might have to skip this. Hold on. So we got an achievement. Nobody makes me bleed like my own blood. Which sounds disgusting. Now we're in chapter 1 of 1864. So I don't know if there's going to be like a time skip, but was it morning? What happened to me? I attempted to recollect myself. Ah, yes. Right. All at once, the events of the previous night rushed back to me. This isn't my room. My limbs were snugly bound in tight knots, so all I could do was wriggle around in bed, twisting the blankets around me. I yearned for the comfort of my own futon, but the futility of such thoughts only forced me to confront the reality of my situation. If only I could wake up from this strange nightmare. But I could not. Those men from the night before must have taken me with them to the headquarters of the Shinsengumi, which I don't know where I learned that, but it's a military unit made up of Ronin. Okay. Whoops, I keep doing that. Oh, I can quick save. That's how you do it. No, well, I don't want to do that. What will happen to me now? Okay, I learned how to save, guys. Woo! Okay, it's fine. I inhaled deeply, lying down to await my fate. Gah! It was in that moment that the door slid open and a kind-looking man stepped through. He doesn't look that kind. He kind of looks like my dad, but with hair.
Ah, 目が覚めたかい? すまんな、こんな扱いで。今、縄を緩めるから少し待ってくれ。
Okay. He smiled quirked as he removed my ropes. My wrists, however, were left bound. And you are?
ああ、そうか。私はね、井上源三郎というんだ。
Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna learn everything. It's like he handed me his business card. Okay. Hey, Gen. Thank you, Inoue.
さて、ちょっと来てくれるかい?
Okay.
今朝から幹部連中であんたについて話し合っているんだが、ゆうべあんたが何を見たのか確かめておきたいってことになってね。
Okay. Oh, wow, I just said that. Okay. I nodded curtly and struggled to stand, but my body was sore from being bound up all night. Inoue treated me with something like courtesy, but it was clear that I was in a lesser position. He must have been able to guess my thoughts, however, because he smiled at me and winked. What a nice guy. A nice guy. Oh. Even at home, I heard rumors of the vicious Shinsengumi that were unflattering. It was hard to imagine that the people in charge of such an organization were gentlemen. Okay.
それに長倉君と原田君という賑やかな二人組もいるから大丈夫。
Okay. Despite Inoue's reassurances, it was difficult for me to trust what I was hearing was accurate. Well, excuse me. Inoue led me to a room and opened the door. I stepped inside and found myself surrounded by the leaders of the Shinsengumi. Their eyes dug into me like sharp knives. I stared before me and then gulped nervously. Gulp! No, I'm just kidding. Oh god. Oh, it's you, ya bitch. Well, it wasn't particularly comfortable.
そうなんだ。さっき僕が声をかけた時には君全然起きてくれなかったよね。幸せそうな寝顔でぐっすりだったみたいだけど。
What?
からかわれているだけだ。掃除はあんたの部屋になど行ってない。
Ugh. Quite silent, I stared at Okita. Captain of the 1st Division, apparently. I don't know. With his grin still spread along his face, he glanced over to Saito, who's the captain of the 3rd Division. I just met a whole bunch of captains. You're a jerk. I don't like you. I don't think Saito did anything wrong. You, on the other hand, are a piece of fucking trash. But you sound like a drunk. Hijikata's voice brooked no further insubordination. Okita shrugged and fell silent, but the smile lingered in his bright eyes. He's the commander. Toshi?
でさ、土方さん、そいつが目撃者。
Ooh, someone new. Okay, there's like 3 new people. The man who spoke was, well, he looked more like a boy than a man. I'm assuming it's the one on the right. Maybe this was the youthful Shinsengumi captain that Inoue was describing to me. I'd imagine the leaders of the Shinsengumi to be older, maybe even middle-aged men, but their faces were still blessed with youth. In fact, one might even confuse them at first glance for a gang of bohemian thugs. Bohemian? Okay. Why are they zoomed in on his chest?
まだガキだろこいつ。
Wow.
お前がガキとか言うなよ、平介。
だな。世間様から見りゃ平助もこいつも似たようなもんだろうよ。
Wow.
ガキ扱いしていいのは俺みたいな立派な大人になってからだぜ。
立派な大人って。まあ、新八が言っても説得
My guess
も
is
何
that
もねえな。
Shinpachi is in the middle. The 2 men replied to Toto with very mocking but lighthearted tones. Oh, he's the 8th division. He's the young-looking one. Oh god, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that. I somewhat recalled Inoue's description of the 2 energetic members. His mention of them was brief, but seeing them in person was an eye-opening experience. He said the short-haired one was Nagakura. Hello. And then the other one... Oh, so this is Shinpachi. See, I was right. And then this is Harada, which is the 10th division. Okay.
うるさいな。おじさん2人は黙ってなよ。
That's the young guy on the right.
ふざけんなよ
Gotcha.
このお坊ちゃまが。
That's the middle
俺らに
dude.
そんな口聞いていいと思ってんのか？
平助におじさん
And this is
呼
the
ばわり
left
されるほど年は食ってねえよ。新八はともかく、俺はな。
I'm gonna have such a hard time remembering these names.
裏切るのか佐野。
Oh, swearing!
へへ、新八さん図星されて怒るって大人げねえよな。
Their back and forth reports seemed developed into a rhythm from years of friendship, which predated my arrival and made me foreign here. I sensed something apart from curiosity towards me, though like a feeling of animosity. Despite their cheerful levity, they had not forgiven my presence among them. Suddenly, I wanted very much to go home. I wanted to leave this place and never return. My chest tightened and I stared down, hoping to wake up in bed with all of this only a memory.
口のない方ばかりで申し訳ありません。あまり怖がらないでくださいね。
You look like a snake. Oh. His voice was calm and warm, and I felt myself relax, even only a little bit.
何言ってんだ。一番怖いのはあんただろう、三男さん。
The Colonel. Okay. As he finished speaking, the rest of the men nodded solemnly in agreement. I wondered, who could possibly command such fear and respect from these men?
おや、心外ですね。皆さんはともかく鬼の副長まで何をおっしゃるんです。
Oh, yikes.
私はいつだって新選組の規範を第一に考えているだけですよ。その規範、ご法度を決めたのは土方君、君じゃなかったですか。
確かに決めたのは俺だ。だが今はそんなことを言ってる時じゃねえだろ。
And the man called Sanan and Hijikata stared at one another with a smirk. Oh my god, how many people are there? I'm not gonna meet all 20 right now, am I? Hijikata and Sanan sounded distant when they spoke to one another, not exactly friendly. Still, the man who spoke had certainly sounded as though he thought they were friends.
ああ、自己紹介が遅れたな。俺が新選組局長。
He's a founder? Jesus Christ. When you say chief, do you mean to say you're the most important man in the Shinsengumi?
いや、まあ、俺が偉いわけじゃない。皆の代表ということだよ。
Okay.
それから、そこの都市が副長で、横にいる三男君は総長を務めていて。
I just read about that in my book of Bachelor Men, so I'm just kidding.
いや、近藤さん。なんでいろいろ教えてやってんだ
They
よ。
still think I'm a dude.
まずいのか？
情報を与える必要がないんだったら
Whoa.
黙ってる方が
Muscle.
得策なんじゃないですかね。
わざわざ教えてやる
And
気
then
はないと
the
思うけ
young
ど。
looking dude.
確かにそうなんだが、紹介しないことには話が進まんだろう。
Oh, you're tall.
ま、ここまで来たら。
Oh, sorry, I didn't read it again. I'm so, like, engrossed in the story now. Kondo had looked rather disappointed when Hijikata spoke, but he perked up at Haruda's words. Despite knowing him for 5 minutes, it's easy to tell that his words resonated well with his men. He has the sort of charisma that simply just drew you in, a man who is impossible to hate.
さて、本題に入ろう。まずは改めて昨晩の話を聞かせてくれるか。
Yeah, who's gonna fucking give the...
昨晩京の都を夜間巡察中に不老の老師と遭遇。相手が刀を抜いたので切り合いとなりました。
Saito's the coolest looking one.
一部の大使らが老師を無力化しましたがその折彼らが失敗した様子をこの者に目撃されています。
Oh. As he finished, Saito turned to look at me. I didn't see anything. Even with my insistence, Hijikata continued to stare at me with a harsh glance. Saito remained expressionless, and the smile on Okita's face didn't change.
なあ、お前本当に何も見てないのか？
Yes, I didn't see anything.
見てないんならいいんだけどさ。
あれ、掃除の話じゃお前が大使どもを助けてくれたって話だったが。
No, that's not true. I glanced over at Okita, but his smile remained. Whatever he was thinking was a mystery to me. I was running away from the Ronin. Then some people with Shinsengumi uniforms appeared. Really, they sort of rescued me.
つまり大使どもが老子を切り殺してる場面はしっかり見たってわけだな。
I couldn't exactly deny that. However, I knew that choosing to stay silent would implicate me deeper than the lying would.
つまり最初から最後まで一部始終を見てたってこと。
Well, shit.
お前、根が素直なんだろうな。それ自体は悪いことじゃないんだろうが。
I wasn't sure what to make of Haruda's words. My presence seemed bad for the Shinsengumi. Would their next words be ones condemning me to death for being at the wrong place and time? My voice shook, but I knew I had to try. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
偶然老子に絡まれていたという君が私たちに敵対するものとまでは言いませんが
You literally sound like a snake too.
君に言うつもりがなくとも相手の誘導
Torture? What? What the heck? His voice was still warm, but his words were cold, and I began to feel my chances at life slip away.
話さないというのは簡単だ。この者が新選組に義理立てする理由もない。
Jesus, y'all are so mean.
やっぱり解放するのは難しいですよね。ほら、殺しちゃいましょうよ。口封じするなら
Thanks.
それが一番じゃないです
Thanks. Just kill me. But...
当時物騒なことを言うな。お上の民をむやみに殺して何とする。
Yeah.
そんな顔しないでくださいよ。
Oh, you're such a douche. I really... You know what? You're giving me the Kyrie vibes, you know?
あんたが冗談に聞こえる冗談を言え。
Oh, whatever. After being rebuked by Saito, Okita gave a playful smile.
しかしなんとかならんのかね。
Am I that young? I'm a child?
私も何とかしてあげたいとは思いますがうっかり漏らされでもしたら一大事です。
Jesus.
私は副長のご意見を伺いたいのですがいかがですか土方副長。
Can y'all, like, not kill me? The men looked to Hijikata, listening intently. He sighed and glanced around the room.
俺たちは昨晩指導に背いた大使を粛清した。こいつはその現場に居合わせ。
Yeah, we shouldn't have been involved.
それだけだとおっしゃりたいんですか。
実際このガキの認識なんざその程度のもんだとは思うんだ。
Yeah, I don't understand.
けどよ、こればっかりは大義のためにも内密にしなきゃなんねえことだよな。新選組の大使は血に狂ってるなんて噂が立ちゃ、俺らのタイムにだって支障が出るぜ。
Shinpachi's word made sense to everyone. Hichikata's face looked grim.
おい、言葉を慎め。俺は指導に背いた大使を粛清したと言ったはずだぞ。
でもまあどっちみち見たことは変わらないんですけど。
Can we just ignore the fact that I saw something?
宗司の意見にも一理あると思うが、まあ俺は土方さんや近藤さんの決定に従う。
俺は逃がしてやってもいいと思う。
You're a nice guy.
こいつは別にあいつらが血に狂った理由を知っちまったわけでもないんだしさ。
What do you mean, everything? I couldn't help but wonder aloud, and the mood in the room shifted to an icy silence.
スケ、余計な情報をくれてやるな。
悪い。
ああ、これでますます無罪方面が難しくなっちゃったね。
Can you leave me alone? Can you just not talk to me?
男子たるもの死ぬ覚悟くらいできてんだろ。お前も諦めて腹くくちまいな。
You guys are so mean. A man? Oh, that's right. They still believed me to be a boy. With everything else that happened, I'd completely forgotten how I was dressed.
確かに潔く死ぬのも男の道だな。
How did you commit suicide? You're still alive.
サノの場合、まだ生きてるけどな。
Their jokes were barbaric, but they both broke into a raucous laughter.
副長、結論も出ないことですし、一旦この者を部屋に戻してはどうでしょうか。同席させた状態で誰かが機密を漏らせば、処分も何も殺すほかなくなります。
Good fucking god. He was right. If I remained with them, then I could easily hear something I wasn't supposed to. I didn't think he'd mentioned it for my sake, but rather as a possible concern for their group. I was still relieved when he brought it up.
そういうことにするか。ちょっと調べたいこともあるし。
Okay, well...
私もその判断には賛成しますよ。ここには迂闊な方も多いですしね。
Careless men.
三男さん、わざわざこっち見て言うとか。
Rip. Sorry, guys.
仕方ねえよ。迂闊なのは俺らの担当だろう。主に平介とかな。
そんな責めるなよ。俺だって悪気はなかったんだからさ。
I think I kind of like the middle guy. I think he's my favorite so far. I could hear Todo's voice rise as everyone turned to look at him. He looked at them for a bit, then turned to me and mumbled in a voice I could barely hear.
あのさ、悪かったな。
I was still apprehensive about what they might do to me, so I couldn't quite respond to him well. But he seemed to understand, and I curtly managed to nod. It was the most I could manage.
それじゃ斉藤、こいつを頼む。
承知しました。行くぞ。
All right. Warrior record has been unlocked. What the hell does that mean? Okay, well, I'm gonna stop here. Jesus Christ, it is getting very intense. What's happening? Am I gonna die next episode? It's gonna be like, well, that was the end of Hakuoki. Kyoto wins. I am dead now. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we will see next time. So, and I guess I should put out like a poll maybe to see who I should pick. I'm really leaning towards Heisuke right now, aka the youngest one, just because he seems like a nice guy. Screw the laughing dude though, he can die. Okita, but whatever. I'll see you guys next time.